I wish I wasn't crusty as shit right now.
Like that one podcast, Table Mug podcast.
Table Mug?
Yeah. They have their mugs.
Okay, we're live.
Are we live?
Yes. What's... Oh, y'all not doing it with me?
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I was not gonna do it.
Alright. What's good, y'all?
We're finally here, y'all.
Yup, welcome to the first episode of the Cast Bros. Yes. No, this is like the first official episode.
We've been BSing, y'all. We had episodes and then we didn't drop them.
Right.
And now we're dropping them.
This is our first official one. So how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling for the first episode? You know, we're here.
Bro, I feel like I need a mask on.
COVID. Bro. What?
Oh, jeez. COVID, man. It's ruining everything for me. Not everything. I'm being dramatic, but...
How's COVID?
Bro, my hand was all in the camera.
real.
Oh, no.
It didn't ruin everything, but it's inconvenience.
Right.
Just minutes, just all up in there.
Okay.
How's COVID been inconvenient for you, Jay? Oh, this is Jay, by the way, y'all. Y'all probably saw his name on the intro.
Bro, we have to introduce ourselves.
Bro, it's
I'm already
fine, bro. People already know
No,
who we are.
because there's people that might watch this later on, like the first episode, that don't know who we are.
And they'll know from the title, from the intro, right? So this is Joseph, y'all.
Yeah. Joseph,
Y'all
aka.
probably hear like a little,
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. Wait, do it again.
No, he's gonna say,
this is Joseph.
Oh, my bad. This is Joseph, y'all.
It feels weird.
Nasty.
Alright.
Nasty J to my fucking left.
We
I
got
have to
Big
cut.
J.
And then we got...
Big Lenny.
Big Lenny.
Big Lenny.
Clap it up for Big Lenny.
Alright. OJ in the cup.
Yes. Just a little bit of orange juice, you know what I'm
A
saying?
little bit of lick.
Still morning.
Secret formula.
Still morning.
This morning. You can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
Okay, so as y'all are watching this is episode 1, and we're gonna drop an episode. We're gonna try to drop an episode every week on Friday. So you can expect to see the Cast Bros popping up on your newsfeed every Friday.
We don't spam y'all with that stuff on your gram and your Snapchat, so you might as well just swipe up and
And your
watch.
mama's gram and your mama's Snapchat.
That's right.
Facts.
So you might as well just swipe up and watch our stuff.
And subscribe to the channel too.
And comment, and like that stuff.
Yeah.
Y'all share. Help some brothers. Y'all we in the hood, bro.
Look.
Whoa!
I mean, the hood. You see how close we are to each other? Because we're not respecting social distancing. So help us out, y'all.
Right. So, all right. So that's funny.
Lick, man.
That's funny you say social. You mean the
I'm not
secret
drinking
formula?
anything. I'm drinking orange juice.
Cool.
The secret
Not even
formula.
12.
Me too, bro.
It's not. Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's hot in this plug. All right.
All right. So,
All right.
you brought up a good point.
COVID?
Yeah, he brought up a good point. He said social distancing. So we might as well just hop into it.
I'm hopping at you.
So as of right now, today is what, the 7th of July,
for sure.
and we are on what, round 2 of COVID-19.
I think it's still round 1 actually.
Is this round 1 still?
Yeah.
I mean, it felt like we got off lockdown and we got
Oh, you mean like phase 1?
like phase 1 of the
We're still in
virus.
the first part of the virus. Phase
Okay.
2 hasn't started yet.
We're
Yikes.
we're doing a long pause in our state on phase 1 because we were like, oh shit, you know?
Texas opened up a little early over here, and a lot of people feel like we should have opened that early. But hey, we here now.
Right.
And I feel like a lot of young people went out kind of early. Obviously, nobody wants to be home all the time. I'm a culprit. He was a culprit. He's not a culprit. He's not a culprit. But we went out early, and some people feel like a lot of younger people are getting it now, and a lot more outbreaks. But
It's not as like deadly to younger people.
Yeah, I heard that the death rate hasn't really changed.
Yeah.
Because young people are getting it and young people are dying. So
So I want to pose a question to y'all.
Okay, go ahead.
Y'all think this mug is overrated?
overrated.
I gotta say, I think, this is just my opinion though, I think the COVID virus is like another way of like institutionalized control. If you really
Ew,
think
you
about
went
it.
there.
Nah, I had to. We gotta pop it off. We gotta pop it off somehow. Institutionalized control. Like, okay, it's
Here we go.
what? It's not. I mean, like, think about it. It's the mortality rate is not that high. What do they say? They compare it to like the flu, the common cold.
It's 10 times stronger than the flu.
Why do they compare it to the flu then?
I'm just saying it's 10 times stronger. But the flu kills like 0.00.
We need to fact check that.
I don't think so.
I think COVID kills like
Yeah,
0.3. Maybe 2. I think COVID kills like 2%, right? And then the flu is like 0.0027.
Okay.
So really not.
So it's not that high.
Yeah.
So then that begs the question as to why is it such an issue? Like, why has it become a global pandemic?
Well, I think it's because
What are you laughing?
I don't know why he's laughing.
You're scaring me a little bit.
You probably got it. I think it's because everything in this year 2020 is sensationalized. Everybody wants to like make everything bigger than it has to be for no reason. No reason at all.
They're just blowing it out of
They're just
proportion.
blowing it up because you gotta get more clicks. What sells? Death.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hopefully, when we say Black Lives are overrated, that will really.
What
sell
are you
for us.
talking about? I'm talking about
Whoa! He's jumping the gun. Wait, let me recheck the docket. What do we have?
Bro, I got the doctor right here.
Okay.
Watch you.
Okay, so back to
Bro, what?
I don't know, just it's really weird how things are happening right now. It's just I just don't get why it's such an issue. It just doesn't seem like it should be this big of an issue. That's just my personal opinion though.
But people are dying from it.
I mean, yeah, people are dying from it, but
and young people are getting sick, but it's like it's not like it's nothing. They're getting sick and they're going to the hospital too. It's
Right.
just they're not dying.
I don't know, y'all. So I was Snapchatting this girl yesterday. Yo, single lady, hit your boy, Big Lenny. Big _ Lenny. Anyways,
Is it really?
And
it is thick.
so,
Yuck.
anyways, I was Snapchatting a young lady yesterday, and she was like, she said that she was positive for COVID, and I hit her up and I was like, hey, like, how are you? Like, how has COVID affected you? And she was like, honestly, it's like a light, like I barely noticed. She barely noticed she had it. It's like a light version of the flu. That's what she said.
Oh wow.
And I just sent like the rolling eyes emoji, and she was like, what? Like question mark? And I was like, I just think this is a little overrated.
It is.
And she goes, I don't think I asked for your opinion. And I go, you sent the question mark. I'm confused.
Right.
But anyway, nothing to that. But yeah, me personally, I think it's a smidge overrated. I mean, there are people dying, but you know, die every day.
Why did you laugh at that?
You are dark as fuck.
Right. He did not have to go there.
Die every day, bro.
Yeah. Oh, anyways,
I got to pause this for a second.
No, we're in the middle of the podcast.
Bro, like they do at Joe Budden podcast.
Oh my.
I got. That's gonna be in the pod. Hello.
We're taking a short break.
We're back, y'all. Sorry for the short intermission. We had to get the mascot.
What?
You can't see him.
Cash Bros mascot.
Cast Bros. He not fucking with us. Alright, anyways. Now it looks silly because y'all couldn't see what I was looking back at.
I think they could. They
Could
saw
they?
a black back there.
Oh, I don't think you should be saying on the podcast.
Whoa.
I don't think you should be saying the N-word on the podcast.
Whoa.
Why?
For 400 years, that word has kept us down.
If we're trying to be progressive, bro.
Do we bleep out, editor? Do we bleep this out?
The part?
Yeah.
Or the bleep word part?
Bro, you gotta stop saying N-word, bro.
Oh.
I think since I'm black, that's my black privilege. I can say nigga.
Oh man, good transition. Good transition.
Whoa.
Okay.
I remember one time I was at the
I see
store.
what you did there, Jay.
Yeah,
I
that
see
was
what you
good.
did
I was
there,
at
Jay.
the store and this black dude was like, "What's up, my nigga?" And I was like,
Whoa.
So is saying the word nigga an issue if another black person says it, or is it an issue if anybody other than a black person says it? Like, where do we draw the line? Or should we even draw a line at all? Because I feel like we're giving too much power to just a word.
all right, this is gonna sound really hippie, but race is a social construct.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Okay. Hey, this is what we're here. We're here to talk about. We're here to talk about something.
Like in America, we assume that every black person is the same. We think that everybody from Africa is like the same, but Africa is the most ethnically diverse continent in the world.
That's very true.
Yeah, but we treat
very-
every person from Africa like they're just
nigga.
black. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know, I forgot I was going with that, but
true, Jay. You
oh
do
yeah,
have
because I was going with it is the social contract aspect of it, because I keep losing my train of thought.
All right, sure. Anyways, you literally have people that are literally racist against other people in Africa just because they have a lighter skin tone than them.
Or
That's
different
how,
facial features.
or different facial features, because that's how diverse of a continent Africa is. But yet, when they come to America, we're all generalizing to one group of niggas.
It's just black folks.
It's just black
That's
folks.
true.
If you
Which
call
is
somebody
sad.
from the Congo nigga, they'll be like, what does that even mean?
Right.
It has no meaning.
Right. I
So-
talked to this. Oh my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, you can. Go ahead. Nah, okay.
I talked to this African chick one time,
Oh,
and she told me something. Yeah, she told me something crazy. I think she was from like Zimbabwe
I
or something.
remember her.
No, that was a Haitian chick.
Oh.
It was a different girl. Whoa,
Wait,
bro.
ladies, don't say my God, don't mess with the black woman.
Whoa.
He about him.
She told me like when she came here, and she would like meet people and they would be like say like she would meet like a black woman. She'd be like, oh, my name is Kendra and you know I'm a strong black woman, blah 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 blah, from like Oakland, California or something like that. And she realized like here like race is like an identity to people. It's like you have to state what you are because that's like who you are, you know what I mean? Versus just being like your normal self.
Be yourself.
Right.
Okay, time out. So
You
what
have
y'all?
to be more
So
than
what y'all
just
think
that.
about the N word? Do y'all think like should we just dead it? Do y'all think this like it shouldn't have effect on people because it's just a word? Because I still think it does hold weight to some people. Like if a racist person wants to hurt you, they're gonna use that word against you, and you can't. Y'all both can't tell me that word. If someone straight up called you a nigger, y'all gonna look like just the way just the way your head moved,
Like,
like
you see my head didn't move.
just the way Joseph's head reacted to that hard R, and like so like my question to y'all is y'all don't think that would like influence how y'all feel towards that person, or y'all wouldn't feel like okay that justified as racism, or
Yeah, if
that person should not say that word?
okay.
If you're using it in a malicious sense,
Like,
then
there's a-
yes.
There's a lot
then
of things
y'all
that you
both
can-
just said-
No.
Oh,
There's a lot of things that people say that if they say it in a malicious, with malicious intent, that I'm gonna look at them funny. I'm gonna have a different feel. Like if you call me a bitch, I'm gonna be like, hey, my nigga, you gonna call me a bitch.
Yeah, it's just.
But if a stranger calls me a bitch, we're gonna have problems.
Right.
Not serious, we're not gonna fight. But I'm
So you're saying the
Right.
word, the N word, literally has no meaning if we don't give it a meaning.
Right. As
Yeah.
long as anything you give power to, like you're giving it that power. So like by us, like putting, like saying, oh, white people shouldn't be saying this, the Mexicans, like all these different races should be saying the N word. Like you cannot control that word. Like it's literally, even though it's a derogatory term, it's still considered a freedom of speech because it's not illegal to say.
Yeah.
So you cannot control people saying that word,
Well,
and
it's
we're
not
giving
hate
too
speech.
much power to it, and people know it affects us. So when they know it affects us, they're gonna keep saying it
So
until
what
it
do
hurts.
you think? Everybody should say it? What do you
I
I think we should just not let it bother us.
I
Honestly,
think
we should just not let it bother us.
That's hard.
I think everybody
It's hard.
Oh, you about to?
I think everybody should say it, but say it at your own risk. Don't
We
look
don't
at me.
condone anything.
Yeah, in fact, if you say it and you get beat up, that's your own fault.
That's on you.
That's
That's your own fault.
Freedom of
If
choice,
a
bro.
nigga look at you crazy, this nigga just said the N word and he
Yeah.
beat your ass.
If
That's not on us.
Exactly. If
That's
you're
not
white
on the
and say it,
cast bros. We're just throwing that disclaimer.
That's on you. Your choice.
We're throwing that disclaimer out right now. That's on you.
But yeah, everybody.
We off the lick, so
I'm not off anything. Everybody has a
The
choice.
secret formula. Why does he keep calling it the list?
Orange juice.
Fact.
But
It's
anyways,
too early for living.
Oh my god.
Why does that feel time stamp on that?
I don't
Why
know.
can't I drink?
That's another issue.
Why
This
can't I drink at 9 a.m. in the morning? Like,
Right. See, that's okay. So like, we're gonna go off on a tangent here.
Yeah, for real.
But
Speak
society,
the truth, brother.
society puts all these stipulations on certain things to make
Facts.
you feel bad about it. Like I shouldn't be feeling bad because I want to go have a beer.
This
and
is fucking liquor.
and-
Leave me alone.
it's secret formula.
Why you?
I'll play both sides of the field.
Yo, guys. Oh, shit.
I don't know about that.
I don't know about
It's
this.
okay.
I
So
don't think it's
this wasn't on the docket, but I feel like we should talk about this because people need to know like the things that society prioritizes.
It's strange.
Right,
It
it's
makes
weird and it's supposed to make you feel a certain way. Like you ever get on social media and you just see like people. Like one thing about social media is it's very very toxic because
Very toxic.
people.
Not good for relationships.
Right, because people only show their best.
Look at this unprofessional nigga.
Yeah,
Continue.
People only show their best. Like they're not gonna show you. They're gonna show you the new car they got, but they're not gonna show you the hours that they slaved over to get that
Or the
car.
$600 payment that now.
Right, that they have to pay. They're just gonna show you, I'm living good. I got me a new car.
Yeah.
That's on my Instagram, boring as hell.
Society promotes that. We as a collective group of human beings, we promote that kind of stuff and we feed into it. And the celebrities do the same thing, and we glorify all these like really like high-end expensive items in this lifestyle that we can't live. Right, vanity. And
Gross, it's all nasty.
it's very toxic.
I also don't like how certain things are inflated and how certain things are not talked about. And that rolls into our next issue.
Mm-hmm.
And this is probably gonna hurt a lot of people.
No,
it is the mascot.
This is the mascot.
But anyways, this is probably gonna piss off a lot of people, but I'm not a big fan of us looking to Black Lives Matter for the wrong thing. And I'm black, y'all. I'm 1000% nigga.
Actually,
But
99%.
You're not 1,000. You're not 100%.
Relax, be. But my issue is, I'm not a fan of how we are really promoting police brutality, but on the other side, you have all these killings going on in Chicago, black on black, murders, and we don't talk about that, but we want to talk about police brutality all the time. And I just think it's fucked up. Why isn't that shit talked about? Why isn't that shit on social media all the damn time?
There's a movement in Chicago. I think it's the Enough is Enough movement. After I think it was 3 straight weekends of mass killings. I think 15 every weekend. 15 people were shot and killed. It freaks me down. Children shot, 1-year-old, 3-year-old, 13-year-old, 15-year-old, 11. In one city, in 1 month. That's more than all the cops killed all of last year. In one city in 1 month. So it's like, why are we focusing on the cop killings, but not on just normal killings? And some people say that there's no such thing as black on black crime.
That's so stupid.
It's like,
Yeah, that's.
it's like, do they know that 50% of murder victims are black? Like, and
Fact check that shit.
and 52% of murderers.
Are we fact checking?
No.
Y'all can fact check if you want. I don't care.
Day off the potion.
But 52% of murderers are black, so it's like it's black people just killing black people. That's 50% of all murders in the country.
Right.
But we don't want to talk about that, y'all. We want to talk about the cops that kill.
What is it like? They say you're more likely to die from a lightning strike, bro.
And a police officer.
More.
But we're gonna inflate that because that's what people want to see. That's what get people riled up. Is let's defund the police. Let's really focus on this. Can we please talk about the real issues?
But
People
also-
in Chicago are dying, y'all.
all over the country.
Dying all over the country. Black people are dying, and it's not just the police officers. And y'all can keep talking about the police while the media got y'all twisted and the real issues going on, and we're not even looking.
Yeah.
So
Focusing on the wrong issue.
we're focusing on the wrong shit.
Yeah.
This nigga just talked about
There's like greater world issues.
2-year-olds
going on.
dying, and y'all want to talk about police killing us.
But we're not saying that to say that the police brutality in America is not an issue.
It is
because
an issue.
It is. Yeah. It is.
It's a serious issue.
People don't pick from this where they want to hear.
Mhm.
I'll say this. I saw a study where it said that black people are 25% more likely to get beat up by the cops.
That's true.
Cops are more likely to brutalize black people.
That's true.
But they kill black and whites at the same rate. People say that, oh, that's not true, but if you adjust for police interactions, black people are more likely to have interactions with the cops. That's why it seems like we're killed at a higher rate, but if you adjust for the interactions, it's both 2.5.
I'm fucking nerd.
Hey man, he knows his stuff. Let him speak.
Let him speak. I'm like, whoa. We get it. You were ready for this podcast. I'm here for the jokes, bro. Relax.
No, speak.
I just gotta be
Talk your
serious.
shit. Talk your shit.
Because
Jay.
that's like, it's a serious topic, issue. And people are like doing crazy, absurd things for it. People, like black people, killing black people over Black Lives Matter. I just saw it in Atlanta. They shot through a lady's car.
Wait.
At a protest.
Really? What happened?
I think the girl's name was Sequoia Turner.
You'll never see this stuff on Instagram too. You'll never hear about it on Instagram.
There was a Black Lives Matter protest in Atlanta. They shut down the highway, and this lady and her daughter tried to make a U-turn, but as they were turning out to avoid the protest, they just got fired on by the protest.
You'll never hear this stuff on Instagram. You'll never see it on CNN because the media wants to talk about the wrong stuff. Because the media wants to cause aggression in its own country, y'all. Our country is
toxic.
Our
It's
country is
toxic.
so divided right now, and we're still turning a blind eye to what really needs to be addressed.
Did y'all hear about? My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Did y'all hear about Bubba Wallace?
Oh, I did. Yeah, the NASCAR driver.
The FBI came in 15 niggas deep to invest his news. Every weekend niggas get shot, niggas go free, no investigation. What's that about?
They prioritize what they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like it's very corrupt. The justice system is very, very corrupt.
This is true. Why
But-
not send a nigga to jail for an ounce of weed?
Yeah, they're also. I heard that in the
That's
80s.
whack.
In the 80s, they crack. Nah, never mind.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, you're right, man.
Is it relevant? Is it relevant?
It's relevant to the topic, but like how the cops or how the legal system did niggas dirty in the 80s. They would,
Yeah.
they would
It
give
was
you,
so shady back then.
they give you more time for having crack than for cocaine, even though it's pretty much the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they knew that black people did crack more and white people did cocaine more.
Yup.
But they still had those laws. So.
We as a people, and this there's truth. And what I don't like is the Black Lives Matter is taking like a serious problem and they're kind of like not twisting it, but they're like using it.
Line, bro.
Huh?
I said walk that line, bro. I just want you to know, if you're on that cross, I'm not sure if I'm gonna die with you.
I'm saying it's a real issue. Like there are people out there that are really protesting for the right reasons. They're protesting for the black lives being lost, police brutality, and all that.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of them are using it for an excuse. Like a lot of these protesters are using it as an excuse to just like really get violent, and like the violence is not the answer. But what I was gonna say was back to Jay's like analogy about the back in the 80s, crack being, you know, you being
More time
in
for
prison longer for crack than cocaine because black people use crack. Like, black people have been just like put down for a long time. Like we have a people have been like systematically destroyed, and that is like so sad because it's like fuck, like you're really trying to like destroy a people.
Yeah.
You're like legalizing like you're putting all these like cigarettes and like all these
abortion, bro.
like abortions, like all these
Abortion
things
was literally made
in
to
like
kill
poor
niggas.
areas.
Did y'all know that?
It is so sad.
Did y'all know that?
What? Say again?
Abortion was literally made to kill niggas.
Yeah.
That's literally what it was.
Yeah.
Like the woman that came up with abortion, that was literally the idea for it.
Yeah, Margaret Sanger.
To end niggas.
We as a people, we as a people have like historically been on the verge of extinction, and that
I don't
is
go that far.
Only in
no, it's true. It's true.
only in America.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay,
There's a billion people in Africa.
I was
Okay, forget what I was talking about.
I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, that's another issue. we care too much about America. I mean, I love America, proud patriot, I love America, but our focus is always on America. Like in other countries, there's some fucked up shit going on. There's still slavery. China has concentration camps, like right now. But fuck it, I guess.
On to the next topic, y'all, because fuck, dude.
What? We just jumped.
You gotta lighten the mood, bro.
That's
People
true,
just don't want
that's
to be
true.
darkened.
We have really been putting y'all down. Yeah. I made the intro like all happy and like really funny. And then
I don't want to talk about this.
we're hitting it. Okay, so
We gotta lighten the mood.
Alright, so aliens, y'all fuck with aliens?
this is just episode 1. This podcast is this episode is kind of sporadic and all over the place.
Yeah, we should probably.
But we're just trying to hit y'all with everything.
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Okay,
Find a way to wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up, y'all. Mascot.
So long story short, it's not gonna even be this sad. It's just
We don't mean to depress y'all.
We just kind of want to jump into our opinions on certain topics.
And if y'all feel any different and y'all want to talk about it and y'all want to like challenge us on our opinions, feel free to comment below, y'all. Feel free to voice your opinions in the comments. Feel free to like it
So the
if you
community
agree with
is
us
for.
and share it. Like and you know,
dislike it too.
yeah, dislike it if you don't like it. Like no, you know what I'm saying? Like if y'all don't agree with us, go ahead and dislike the video, comment, and you know. We're gonna read the comments. So we're gonna hear your opinions and stuff like that. But that's strictly what we think. And
don't say we. I was gonna say that. I'm open to having my mind changes. Nothing I say right now is like set in stone.
Okay, Stephen Crowd. That's one of those. Change my mind, but he don't really mean.
I
don't really mean.
I'm so open to having my mind change.
All I'm saying, y'all, is that if y'all feel different about what we have to say, feel free to comment below. And not every episode will be this dark. Sometimes we'll just be clowning around, but we had to address these issues today.
Right, and it's just this, and honestly, it's just the state of the world. Like, this is what we're living. Like, in 2020 today, like, this is what's going on. We have, like, the police brutality in America. You know, we have the COVID-19 virus. Like, it's just,
Damn, Kobe.
it's a very, and Kobe Bryant died.
Oh, bro, that shit still hurts me, bro.
Isn't that nuts? Like, that's the last person you would think to die.
To die, bro. That's
Right.
such a way. That shit still hurts.
So we have to touch on Kobe in another podcast, but I think he was murdered.
Okay, we're gonna end it here.
I think he was murdered. So, anyways, like we said already, we're just three niggas. We're just three niggas giving our opinions on real world issues.
Take it how you want it, y'all.
Yeah, take it with a grain of salt. You know, if you don't agree with us, cool, because that's what the world is about. We're all about arguing and you know, coming to an agreement.
But don't come stupid at us, y'all.
Differences,
don't come ignorant, y'all.
Right, differences of opinion. Like, don't. I don't want to see no comments talking about these dirty niggas don't know what they talking about.
Dirty
like,
coon
like,
ass,
like,
Uncle Tom ass niggas.
like,
don't
bro,
know.
like what? Like, yes, yeah, like I'm with the Black Lives Matter movement, but like, you know, to an extent.
Not even to an extent, but right,
Bro,
Black Lives
hold on.
Matter.
Right, like, yeah.
Not this bullshit.
the
that's
national
been
one
out.
is
Facts.
bro. Support your local Black Lives Matter.
Thank
Support
you.
the national
If you really want to support Black Lives Matter, go out to your local businesses and help those black-owned businesses.
Right.
Go to your local
Y'all-
bar.
okay,
Go to your local restaurant.
We need to touch on this real quick. I saw a
We're
post.
really not trying to end this podcast.
Why?
No.
Nigga, let
But I saw this. Okay, last thing.
All right, go.
I saw this thing on Instagram. Remember that meme I showed you? It was like on a certain day, don't like spend any money because they're trying to like crash the economy, or it was like a Black Lives Matter post that said, don't go out and spend any money because we want to like make an impact on the economy.
Right.
Why is that a thing? Like, why is that a thing?
I'll tell you why.
We
That
all
makes no sense.
we all live in America.
I'll
Like, we
tell you
need
why.
the economy to. Okay, go ahead.
They're Marxist. You know Karl Marx
Yes,
is?
Karl Marx. Yes,
Yeah,
he wrote
the leader of one of the founders of Black Lives Matter said that she was a Marxist. She's a trained Marxist. So, and if you don't know who Marx is, look up people who are influenced by Karl Marx.
He wrote what is that book? What is that book he wrote?
Fact check.
Oh,
I don't know.
Jesus.
Oh man.
I just know the people who follow Karl Marx, Joseph Stalin, Pol Pot,
He was a communist.
Mao Zedong, the Malice Revolution? I know history.
He wrote
The Communist Manifesto.
Yes. It was right here. The
Yeah.
Communist Manifesto. That's what I
niggas
think
say it.
My bad. Yeah, that is not good. You said.
Like most of the mass murders in history follow Karl Marx.
Mm-hmm.
So you know what, y'all? Black Lives Matter. Now I'm ending it because I'm over this.
Okay.
And y'all are really depressing people with this podcast. All right, y'all.
Wait, ended on a good note before you dip. Ended on a good note. So, anyways, this
It's
is
so depressing.
this has been episode 1. We're gonna pick up the mood. Episode 2. We're gonna come.
Yes, hit y'all with that anime.
Yes. So, what do we? Let's give them a rundown of what we really want to talk about. We want to talk about world issues, but we also want to talk about like other things like music and TV shows.
We're gonna have guests on here.
Mhm.
We're gonna have people with different opinions from what we'll usually be talking about. People that will challenge us. We're gonna talk about all kinds of things, y'all.
Mhm.
From anime to video games to movies to relationships to you know, I don't want to offend anybody like how I started the last.
Yeah, you be out of pocket, bro.
Yeah. So we'll talk about,
Yeah, you cannot. No, you cannot. No, you
But we
cannot.
will be talking about a lot of different things, y'all, and I really think a lot of y'all will enjoy our podcast. For real, the Cast Bros is going to be something special. We're going to shoot every Tuesday, drop every Friday, so
Yes.
we're going to try to. So get ready for that, y'all.
Okay. Well, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Now you can do the hand on the camera thing.
Bye, everybody.